Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Spirit of the Sanada, Samurai Warriors, on the Series JG. This is a chapter when Sanada just kind of stuck on a mountain, eking out a living as farmers and rope salesmen. But their ninjas seem to be intent on getting things going, so let's see what can happen here. Are you going somewhere? Be careful, there are more spies than before. They've increased security, then something must be about to happen. My foxtail can sense it. Whatever the case, it works out well for me. You mean you plan to catch a spy and get him to speak? I like that idea. I'm coming too. What? Do you have to follow me everywhere I go? What do you care? Come on, the sooner we do this, the better. Let's go gather intelligence. I guess so. Let's get this over with. Defeat the ninjas, keeping watch on Mount Kudo. Cool. If we're going to do this, let's go now. Well, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's do this. Let's do this. A small village at Mount Kudo foothills. Gathering intelligence. In these treacherous times, the Tokugawa determined to wipe out the Toyotomi. The Sanada clan of Mount Kudo is also in grave danger. Hi, senpai, yo, something, yo. I'm sure their equipment's probably fine. Again, slightly different. I'm not sure why. I've been using up medicine and not replacing it because I only ever need medicine when I'm playing as characters who aren't leveled. So let's just get going. I could have taken care of the spies myself, you know. You should have saved Lord Yukimura. Can't do anything staying with Lord Yukimura right now. Besides, I can let you have all the fun. Suppose it'll make the job easier. Let's get it done. Let's get her done. Found them. Best of all, looks like they haven't managed to spot us yet either. Well, that's not going to last for too long. I've murdered him. Now let's question him. Damn, how could we have been so careless? Is everybody else okay? It's because you guys are idiots. Now hurry up and tell me about what you know. Since we're actually fighting, I prefer not to be on horseback. Swamp caves. The funnest caves ever. You're the ninjas of the Sanada. What is it that you're plotting? You're the ones plotting something. This is way too many guys to be just a scouting mission. So that's how bad things are for the Toyotomi. The lack of resources is worse than I thought. So did you hear any juicy bits of information? Apparently I wasn't listening. I'll tell you later. I just have to tell it to Lord Yukimura again anyway. Oh gee, thanks. Thanks for including me in your spy mission, jerk. Well, I could jump to our deaths. Man, this was like a Fallout game, or like an open universe game. With some pretty neat looking terrain to go explore. Okay, so I don't think we missed a spy who was on the screen, but I don't know why this late in the game they give me this new open. Hey, soldiers of Tokugawa, I thought you should know the son of escaped from Mount Kudo. That little rat, once we get through this, I'll come back and deal with him myself. Let it go. He's just doing what he needs to survive in this world. Besides, look, Lord Yukimura wouldn't want you to hurt him either. Yeah, well, what Lord Yukimura doesn't know won't hurt him. But I am going to hurt that guy. You have no idea. You have no idea the world of pain you're in for. Strike back and strike hard. Looks like we've got this covered, though. Try to make sure we get all the resources. I keep missing this gold. Got fragrant seeds. Those are specially stinky seeds. Been in the news recently, people are receiving seeds in the mail that they didn't order. Oh, never mind. Kunoichi's over there. Actually, continue the story. I don't sense any neighbors nearby. Let's move on to the next location. It's apparently part of like some kind of scam, like an eBay scam, where somebody has to mail packages out in order to get credit for having shipped something, but he's writing bogus reviews or whatever. You're fools to go up against Lord Tokugawa. I'm gonna murder you, whatever she says. Finally, I don't get to go here. Whatever. I'm disinfected ninja. I'm the disinfectant ninja. I mean, these little missions just feel like complete filler. Because there's just no gameplay challenge to them. It's like they want to do something to break up all this story dialogue, but if this is the best they can come up with, it's not really cutting it. Alright, where the hell am I supposed to go to get somewhere new? It seems like right around here. Oh, here we go. Not that complicated, Chichi. The townsperson selling us out. You're with the Sanada. There were some Tokugawa spies here looking for you. I think they're hiding until they can escape. I see, thanks to the info. I guess we have people on our side after all. Hopefully I don't accidentally murder you while looking for that other murderer. He said something about being a gentle and kind man. I don't remember. Oh, the map is actually telling us where to go now. Okay. Should make things a little easier, I suppose. Once again, Kunoichi gets the kill. Yeah, I mean, are these guys even visible on the ceiling before they jump down? Like they would be in Neo. Let's just hop up here in the into the ninja zone. Yeah, there's got to be ninjas up here because no one else can access it. Sorry, guy, you're just gonna bonus kill. Whee. Oh, I don't think I have them riding the fanciest horse possible. I finally got credit for a spy kill. I'm not sure hypertext are even working on that wall. I guess the named spy ended up over here. So yeah, we should have plenty of time to do this. Maybe even another one of these silly side quest missions. Or at least some more plot dialogue. I guess hypertext do work. Cool, looks like I misplaced my horse over here somehow. Or the game thinks I did. Grab a little blue... I don't know why I'm bothering to grab these anymore. I think we're past the point in the game where I'm ever going to care about this again, but... I'm not sure it's worth getting off the horse for these either. Especially when Kunoichi keeps getting the kills. There are more spies lurking out there. We must make sure to find them all. Gotta catch them all. Tokugawa spies. Kunoichi. Kunoichi. Something. Snorlax. Chansey. Squirtle. I remember Nidorina Beedrill. I mean, Articuno Jinxie, Nidorina Beedrill. Chansey. Something. Squirtle. Yeah. I enjoyed the first season of the Pokemon anime. That I lost track of that show pretty early on, but there was a little while I was enjoying that show. Is this all of them? I suppose the fact that Tokugawa sent spies means they know Lord Yukimura escaped.
I didn't think we made any mistakes, though. Maybe if Hanzo were watching, he might have seen, but...
Yeah, I thought we were pretty subtle. I guess there's no point second-guessing ourselves now. Let's get back. Report your success. Well, guys, I succeeded. Thank you. I've now reported that to you, so we're good to go. No battlefield items acquired. You suck. And no experienced soldiers encountered either. You're terrible. Oh, we got shiny silver. Shiny silver. We got Ego. Present day something prefecture. I gotta learn to stop reading these because I never have time to finish. So many spies. I wonder what that's all about. Too many spies. Too many spies. What? Sorry. It's Seamus's old theme music with a word changed. But first, I should report to Lord Yukimura.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Wait, you're still here? Okay, whatever. Scenic Mankudo.
We need to report to Lord Yukimura as soon as possible.
I know. I thought you might have new dialogue, and you did, but it was just dialogue chastising me for wasting time talking to you. Alright, look, I'm glad we were able to check out the situation in Osaka. Yeah, well, it turns out it was a really fucking bad idea. Lord Yukimura. So, what you're saying is that Lady Chacha is now the head of the Toyotomi clan, effectively. Wait, is that what they're saying? Pretty much. They're probably using her as some sort of figurehead.
Oh, I bet she really hates that. From what little I know of her, having rescued you as small children, she didn't seem like the type.
I bet she does too, but with Nene and Mitsunari and Yoshitsugu all gone, who else is there? Well, there's her son, who was the son of Hideyoshi. I'm almost positive about that. Maybe I'm confused, but I'm pretty sure Cha-Cha had a child by Hideyoshi, and that was Hidetada. No, Hidetada's... I'm getting the sons of the leaders mixed up. It is Hidetada. Hidetada's Tokugawa's son. What's the name of the Toyotomi kid? Whatever. We fight him at the end, near the end of Neo. It turns out he's made of Amrita. And what is his feeling towards the Tokugawa? What is the feeling towards the Tokugawa?
Well, it's not like they're on the verge of war just yet, but all's not exactly rosy between them.
The Tokugawa have total control over now that Ieyasu has been made shogun. Oh, wow, I didn't know I could do this. But the Toyotomi are still considered on a different level. Hey, check it out. You can see my crotch. Ieyasu has to believe that he can't really relax until they're all wiped out. So sooner or later, war is inevitable. I wonder what Lady Cha-Cha thinks of all this. She's probably super psyched. What the hell do you think she thinks, dumbass? Forget that. What do you think, Lord Yukimura? What will you do if war breaks out? I will protect Lady Cha-Cha, of course. I fear it will pain my brother, but still. I figured.
What will Lord Masayuki do? I hear he is not so well these days.
While he has a reason to fight, my father will not allow illness to defeat him. But I was listening to a Norm Macdonald routine about what he referred to as bowel cancer today. You got to be careful with Norm Macdonald. He can be, his humor can be difficult to take. But he had this whole routine about how people used to be able to just die, like you would get sick and die. Now you don't die of an illness; you lose your battle with cancer. That kind of sucks. It's like, oh, he had this brave battle with cancer, but I guess he got kind of cowardly at the end, and cancer got really brave and won. You got to hand it to cancer; they won that battle. So yeah, he's doing a similar thing here. He's like, he will not allow illness to defeat him. But yeah, he might just do that, Yukimura, because he might not have a say in the matter. Huh? But what if he no longer has that reason to fight? Dude, Masayuki's an old guy, and you don't have, like, modern medicine on your side here. If he dies of illness, it's not because he didn't believe in fighting Ieyasu anymore. It's because he got sick, and it killed him. It happens to people. So what about Lord Masayuki? What's Lord Yukimura got so worked up for? Why am I talking to you as though you're not here?
He said calmly, but deep down, young Sasuke was delighted to see the fire return to Lord Yukimura's eyes.
Shut up. You don't have to keep following me around either. Some senpai you are, I tell you. Huh? Damn it. Were those spies just diversion? We've got an intruder. I have blown it. What? Let me know if you find out anything else, Sasuke. Yeah, okay, whatever. Apparently I blew it and there's an intruder, but... So I'm getting a little nervous. The Toyotomi and Tokugawa are on a collision course for war. Yep, it looks like we might be in action again soon. Excellent. Oh, Lord. His health has not been very good recently. Really? I guess it's hard when you lose the will to go on. He didn't lose the will to live. He's an old guy, and he's sick. But you seem well, Lord Takanashi. As you can see, I'm fit as a fiddle, but if something were to happen to our Lord, then I don't know. Losing the will to live... there is a new character here. Losing the will to live can cause... This is the cause of death for many fictional characters. Please donate against losing the will to live today. Ooh, watch out. Hey, you. Get into my car. Who, me? Yeah, you. Get into my car. I like this. Oh, it's, it's Heath Ledger as the Joker. I like this place. Very relaxing. I'd love to have a smoke. This guy, he knows what he's doing. Oh, I wouldn't make a move if I were you. I don't want to have to pull out my sword in a nice place like this. You. Besides which, I don't think I'm the one you should be worrying about. Gifts can now be presented to Munenori Yagyu. The guy that Yagyu Jubei is based on. Huh? Master! Hanzo Hattori II. Sasuke was the son of Hanzo's close friend who was killed in battle at Mikatakahara. Hanzo taught Sasuke the ways of ninjutsu in order to enable him to survive on his own in the chaotic age that they lived in. It was the only thing that Hanzo felt he could do for him. Sasuke improved with training, but perhaps due to losing his father to war, did not feel loyalty towards his lord. Hopefully, Sasuke would someday find a true master to serve. That was Hanzo's wish, even if it were to mean they would be fighting on opposite sides. Well, it's nice that Hanzo has some kind of feelings for the boy. I don't think I'm the one you should be worrying about, but you could give me some gifts if you wanted to. For me, thanks. Are you into crystals? He's like a new age kind of dude. For me, thanks. I guess you could be into flowers. For me, thanks. You know what? Just fucking here. Take 30-something copper ores. For me, thanks. He likes fish. Whatever. Do I get a prize for this? Nope, because I didn't give him the right kind of item. I just wasted 30-something crystals. Whatever. What does he give you if you give him fish? You had all this trouble from an old man like me. I'm welling up. And he gives you dandelion times 4. Great. This won't do. I wonder if we can exchange gifts with Hanzo. What? Why ask why? Try but try. Master, what are you doing here? Is Masayuki Sanada here? I guess I should talk like Batman. There was a voice actor in English and Samurai Warriors too, but JG does a particularly poor job of trying to match his inflections, so I'm just gonna become Batman for a while. Even though I also gave that voice to Takatora Todo. You're here to kill him, and you just entered through the front gate. You really don't think much of me, do you? Calm yourself. That is not my mission. This city just showed you that it's full of people ready to believe in good. Then what is it? Or what is... Oh. It is good to see you again, Sasuke. Yeah, this is unexpected. Ieyasu, Lord Ieyasu, why are you here? I should kill you now, I guess, in theory. I would like to request a meeting with Master Masayuki Sanada. Can you set that up for me? He doesn't need to do that through his ninjas, does he? But it's Masayuki he wants to meet, not Yukimura, so... Master Miyasu, what brings you here? Hey, no one invited you. I apologize for showing up without warning. I wanted you to fail to be ready to offer me proper hospitality, so I have an excuse to kill you. It does not bother me. I simply spend my days reading or gazing over the fields anyway. It must be a very fulfilling life, I say sarcastically. I'll trade places with you anytime you like. You don't change, do you? If you had hoped to see me a broken man, then I must apologize for disappointing you. No, I am pleased. I wanted to speak with you again, just the way you were that day. When did they... I guess they spoke. This is like an 800 video LP at this point. They spoke at some point. ... You told me not to use the dead to justify my actions. No words have ever struck closer to my heart. Is that so? But still, no, perhaps because of that, I cannot stop now. I must continue to use the dead to justify my actions. Even if I must clamber over the bodies of 10,000 departed souls, there are some things that are too important to abandon. If I cannot bear the weight anymore and I allow my feet to buckle, then they have died for nothing. That is unacceptable. That is why I must finish what I started, come what may. Iyasu's an interesting character, in history and in the way he's portrayed in most of these games. He is not someone who can be portrayed as like an all-fired, hero on all counts. But you can't really call him a villain either. He's, too complicated for that. ... You do as you like. I have no right to cast aspersions on your resolve. ... But at the same time, the pride of the Sanada is just as immutable. If you try and hurt that which is dear to us, then my sons and I will stand in your way. Father. Yes, son, I want to kill you. I got another sneeze coming out here. I'm sorry. Don't you ever forget that, bitch. I will bear that in mind. So why did you come to visit? I apologize for taking up your valuable time. I was bored, you see. Thank you for coming all this way. Is there any chance my brother could be allowed to visit? No. That will never be allowed. ... I mean... ... Oh, Hanzo just teleports. ... You would think he would walk out with Ieyasu to make sure he was okay? Did he poison my tea? What an asshole. But it'll give me a chill too, so let's chill out together.
父上が何のために戦ってこられたのかようやく分かったような気がいたします。売り言葉に買い言葉よ。真田を守る。それだけを考えておった。
And you didn't really pull that off.
お前たちよ。太平だのもののふの意地だの。さようなものと引き換えにできるほど我が手にあるものは安くはない。父上。されど同時に思うのだ。なぜあの時勝頼様と共に死ぬことができなかったのかと。違うな。ただ生きろと言ってやればよかった。 そのためにわしが力を尽くそうと。
それゆえ関ヶ原では西軍に。
真田を守る。その思いは信行が。
But you have to carry on my legacy of hating Ieyasu.
真田は盤石のものとなろう。
はい。
だがお前には何も残してやれなんだ。許せ。
父上、何を仰せになる。徳川を倒すという大望を父上は残してくれたではありません
Yeah, you left me with your legacy of hating Ieyasu.
はい。
そうか。
I don't think Masayuki's happy about that either. So they certainly didn't just make Masayuki just like Yukimura Sr. They're very different characters. Oh, well, that chapter's over. There you go. We're actually going to come to one with some fights in it now, I think. No, that's not good.
豊臣方もまた関ヶ原で浪人となった武士たちを集め戦の用意を整えていた。正行の静かな死を見とった幸村は父の残した思いを胸に。
Oh, now we've got full-grown Yukimura model with some facial hair and everything.
その数は20万。豊臣方の約2倍にも上った。幸村は戦場にいかなる策を描こうというのか。
Well, Yukimura did have some strategic acumen from his dad, but mostly he was just really fucking good with the spear. But no, the big difference between the characters is, they've said that in this game, I should probably stop talking. There's still plot stuff happening. Well, it'd be a nice thing to see in the next video is his reunion with Cha-Cha. Supplies. I'm glad you gave us a definition of supplies, game. Otherwise, we wouldn't know what they are. Materiel. Spelled funny in the military style. And the definition. I wonder what Lady Cha-Cha is doing. I wonder what the king is drinking tonight. Oh, he's got a cape, too. Wow, that's ridiculous. Osaka, huh? Lord Yukimura, do you really think you should just be wandering around like this? Don't you think you should go and pay your respects to Lady Cha-Cha? Yes, you're right. I mean, I'm just trying to get all the dialogue, game. Jesus. There's a brooding girl, and she's got a new quest. But I think we got to call it a video here before we get too much farther. What I was going to say, not a death scene exactly. They sort of give us some dialogue hints that he's dying, and then one scene where, oh man, I'm blanking on his name, Masayuki, where Masayuki is actually seen to be, physically frail. But Masayuki's thing, at least in this game, is protecting the clan, which is why he's into, changing sides and political machinations. I mean, he switches sides in order to maintain the position politically of the clan. And he specifically says, I hate saying the clan. I keep sounding like I'm talking about the Ku Klux Klan. But no, he's defending the position of the Sanada clan. And they keep talking about how, or he keeps saying things like, I wasn't going to let peace or warrior's pride stand in the way of protecting the clan, which is basically his way of saying, my end game wasn't necessarily to find a path to peace or to satisfy my own personal pride. It was to position the clan in highest possible position of strength. So lots of characters pay lip service to peace, particularly the female characters in this game, with one or two obvious exceptions like no. And I guess Ina doesn't talk about peace that much either. She's too loyal to the... She wants peace under Ieyasu. But all the other female characters are always like, this war is terrible, I wish there was peace. Find something wrong with that, I suppose. But yeah, Yukimura in particular is the one. They kind of make it so Nobuyuki is the one carrying on Masayuki's way of doing things. Yukimura is doing something that Masayuki considered a dreadful sin, which is allowing personal warrior's pride to get in the way of what's logical and expedient for the clan. But Yukimura, sure enough, is going to follow his convictions through the end. Maybe he doesn't have to worry about the clan because his older brother has already taken care of the clan as far as it having a name. And I don't know if the Sanada still exists as a clan. Some of the old clans from those days still exist. Like, there is a direct descendant of Masamune Date who participates in like an annual parade in I forget the name of the city. It's up in the old Date territories. It's like he's kind of a local celebrity. He doesn't have political power, but he just kind of shows up and wears like a crescent moon helmet and participates in like culture festivals and stuff, and that's cool. And some of the other clans survive too. Don't know if the Sanada does or not. They might survive in the same sense that Thomas Jefferson has like descendants of various ethnic backgrounds. But I don't know that anybody's considered like the main direct inheritor who owns Monticello. That's, Monticello is not owned by a Jefferson. It is owned by a private foundation. Anyway, so yeah, I got to call it a session because it's time for me to get to bed. But that chapter was not as painful as some of the other no war chapters. We had two reasonably painless side missions. They both seemed silly and pointless, but whatever. We got through them quickly, and then there was some story, and now we're ready to pick things up with new facial hair Yukimura. We'll see that Cha-Cha and various other characters will look exactly the same as they did before, but it's nice that Yukimura now has, like, long hair, facial hair, and a cape look. This is a look he'd been hoping to sport for some time, but he was waiting for his father to pass away because he knew his father would never approve of his new facial hair cape look. We'll see the facial hair cape look in action, even if that action is just a bunch of dialogue scenes in the next video. Catch you then, guys. Bye-bye.